始まってますかね。多分本当にあれ始まってますかね。いけてるっぽいな。最初だけ日本語でいきますが、いやこれは全く大したものではないです。私が最近英語をあまりに喋っていないので、スピーキングの力がどんどん落ちてきているので、ちょっと読書メモを作るのをずっと年末に向けてやってるので、これの続きを英語で単純につぶやきながらやっていこうという、ただそれだけの話です。で、きっとこれ自動翻訳とかされるのかな、英語で勝手に。もしそれが出たなら、私の英語力のガタガタさが分かる可能性があるんで、その辺はあまり気にせずというか、ほぼ作業という感じなので、誰かに当ててという感じではあまりないです。というわけでやっていきましょう。独り言みたいなもんですね。So let's start. So what I'm going to do tonight is so I have worked in with an international group last year, but this year I work with only in Japanese, so I kind of forgetting how to speak English. That's why I feel like sometimes I need to brushing my English skill. Many people actually said their listening skill is weakened if they don't listen to any English, and then their speaking skill, also in the other hand, they can maintain their speaking skill. But actually it's all the way around for me. My listening skill is, I think it's pretty good after a while not listening to any English. Like I was like, where was that? I was studying abroad in my high school year, and then came back to Japan and haven't spoken like 3 or 4 years. After that, suddenly I happened to work with an international ship. Actually, I was a sailor. Then my listening skill was actually really okay, but my speaking skill is getting so, what to say, awkward. So that's why, sometimes if I have a time to use English aloud like this, that will be nice practicing. Yes. Not like studying, like look up to dictionary or meaning of words or something like that, but just trying to converting my what I mean to Japanese to English. So it's kind of like a reconnecting the system of my translating skill inside my head. So like that. So yeah, I now, you know, as you listen, I stuck like this. I stuck like, oh, what's a really good way to say what I mean. And I first come up with Japanese expression and translate it in English, but I wanted to do that in make it quicken, and the best ways, I think, it's come up with English in the first time. So this is kind of a training to make my speaking like that. Okay, but yeah, I think it's better to have something to speak. That means content or whatever. So I'm kind of, in these days, I'm trying to make some notes for the books I have read this year. It's like, oh, I don't know, 70 or 80 of them. So yeah, I just make it show them like this. Yeah, you can see on the screen. It's like just one small pages, and the table of contents in it, and maybe some really short notes what is inside the book. And yeah, the last week I make a streaming actually like this, and that was in English, that was in Japanese actually, and I realized there are many, I can speak like forever about the books because I love to read books, and come up when I remind about those books. What to say? When you remind the books you have read before, and the time, maybe I should put I'm ready to use deep well, so I can look up to some words and expressions. Let's see. Okay. So I can notice some new things after a while, after the reading those books. I think that's a really good thing about reading books, and because you will change, and if you change, you can you feel from the books also changes. So I think it's really nice to remind the books you have read before, sometimes just a little bit. And so why I'm making notes like this is for reminding, and come up with some new ideas. So let's start, I think. The first one is the book called Gift, of a fantasy novel of Ursula K. Le Guin. You might know her, of her. Yeah, she is a She was a sci-fi, master of sci-fi and also master of fantasy, all the novels. Tales of Earthly, Gedo Senki in Japanese. And this is I think this is her last fantasy novel in her 70s or 80s. But I think this one's really a masterpiece. So Gift is the first one of the trilogy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Trilogy. And Gift is actually not the gift for Christmas or a present. It's the gift about talent from God or Mother Nature or whatever. どこでしょう Okay. Have I made table of contents? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's look up to the book. Oh, this is so hard to speak in English with doing something. I can do that in Japanese, but you know, I feel this streaming is really good for my English skill, because now I'm looking up to the actual book, the Lugwen's Gift. Then I concentrate into the book, and then I cannot speak fluently in English. It's like, my brain says my working memory is already so full. Let's see. Gift has how many chapters? 18 chapters. It's maybe a bit difficult, but let's try like this. I don't wanna take so much time on for each and every book, because they are like 70 or 80, so I cannot finish in this year, so just try to make it shorter. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, actually I had an resume summary. I think I just copy and paste it here like this. Okay, and make it okay. Wow. See, I cannot speak any words walking. Maybe this is a nice idea but I don't think it's gonna be a nice streaming for the the listeners. It is if you have some experience in living in the other country, you can understand that this is so hard to speak in the other language. I mean, not our mother tongue. To doing something like not concentrating on in the conversation, like chatting and cooking in the same time. It's so hard, right? When you speak, when you have a conversation, you want to concentrate in the conversation itself. In the mother tongue, you can kind of listen to 無意識 in unconsciously in unconscious, so you can do something together, but it's not efficient, right? Because you cannot concentrate in conversation in any time, like you like let's see, when you work you can do some like make a notes or come up with ideas and preparing what you want to say. But in the other hand, you have to listen to the other people, so that's the argument is going to proceed. So we kind of have to do some multitasking, we say, but it's really hard to I was joking, but I have just said that my working memory is full. I think the other languages takes our brain power so hard. So I think that's why we have to concentrate on speaking or listening to the languages, English in this situation. So I what I want to say is this streaming is actually really nice, because I I need to do multitasking. Maybe I can do game streaming. Maybe might be really better, because that's apparently that's multitasking, right? Playing a game and speaking, and maybe looking into the comments from the listeners. はーい、お邪魔しますかね、岡さん。こんばんは。はい。This is only in English. I don't know if I should say sorry, or maybe it's better to someone. Okay. Where was I? Where was me? I was talking this streaming trying of streaming is really nice for the to boosting my English speaking skills. There is something to say, something to talk about, and I really have to work hard because this requires multitasking. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Yeah, the only thing is this is too hard for me actually. The next one will be kimono. The next book will be Kimono of a book of Koda Aya Koda. Actually, this is a old book. What was 1994, I think. Oh, 1996. I think this is the author wrote from her 60s. This is like her, the Ayakoda's, what is it, 私小説 in English. I don't think it's, yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, I knew there's no concept of 私小説 私小説 in English, and yeah, I put the 私小説 in machine translating in web. It says novel narrated in the first person. This is interesting because it doesn't mean anything. First person novel is first person novel. 一人称小説. That doesn't. I don't think that's the explain the meaning of 私小説. Yes. 私小説 is, I think it's only in Japanese. Of course, the English people say it's like the novel is really oriented in their what is it? 自伝的小説 maybe. What 自伝的 autobiographical. It's slightly different from 私小説, right? Yeah, I'm looking to the Wikipedia and the 私小説, the page of 私小説 in English is I novel. Like, yeah, maybe me novel, and it says genre in Japanese literature. So the 私小説 is really original in Japanese literature. I think the English people can understand the concept of 私小説, but they don't have the special words for that. Yeah, the Wikipedia says in English Wikipedia, the pages of I novel says it's studied from Toson, Shimazaki Toson's Futon. No, Shimazaki Toson's Hakai, I think Broken Commandment, and Tayama Katai's Futon. So it's the article in Wikipedia that says the 私小説 is studied in Japan, only in Japan. Interesting. Okay, so the novel Kimono is actually it's like a really 私小説 like novel, but it is said to it ends the 私小説. I don't know why they say that, but I don't know why it was said. It is like really like 詩小説。maybe we can say buildings roman 教養小説。A girl is the novel started like the one girl's childhood to her like 30s or 40s. It ends with her marriage. I thought. And yeah, that sounds like really 詩小説 like because it's it is so hard to talk about book in English. And so the hard means really nice training for me actually. Yeah, I can recommend it to everyone to do this, to brushing up English skills. So let's see, the kimono sounds like really sounds like autobiographical 詩小説 like novel. And that because the author Koda Aya is really loves her Japanese kimono, and I've heard she wore kimono in her all for her life. She hardly to wear any any Western clothes. And then the girl in this novel is also like she really loves a kimono, Japanese kimono, and her grandmother is tell her the technique 仕立てる sewing tailor mending じゃないしtailor そう tailor は動詞なんだね tailor yeah how to tailor a kimono. So it's about the story of 着物を軸にしてSo the story process with some kimono and 生地はマテリアルかYeah, material of kimono, like yeah, sometimes it's the time in the book is 大正時代 大正 era, so actually many people start to wear some Western clothes in Japan, but the protagonist, the girl, loves the kimono, and so the detail of the kimono is really, really deep. So it's the girl is so hard. The girl is really into kimono, and she she tells us like how to wear kimono, how to tailor kimono, how to feel kimono actually. And so this is really into detail. So the leaders think this is like a really autobiographical novel, but actually it's not at all. Koda Aya is daughter of Koda Rohan. Koda Rohan is the really famous novel writer, I think, essay or and living in a really strict family, but in the novel it was not like this. So it's most of the story is fictional, but let's say the it's written in 私小説 style. And one other thing is it proceeds like a really family novel. Like she has two bigger sisters, and they marry, and she make a kimono for her sisters, and so it's really like a family affair in the novel. That's also like shishosetsu, like, because when we say like shishosetsu, that includes the meaning of the speaking in really small circle of our life, not like connected to the society. I think that's why the shishosetsu is sometimes like they call it shishosetsu in like Taisho and Showa era, because in that time many people thinks the novel should have like a connected to the society or politics or some kind of, so it's more like philosophy, not like entertainment in like in nowadays. So shishosetsu is kind of a but I'm not sure. Shishosetsu, it sounds like a more like really personal thing, talking about personal thing, but actually it's the shishosetsu writers, I think they thought that's actually really important to like as important as talking society. They need to talk about their personal life in novels. So that's why shishosetsu is maybe some people think this is meaningless because it's like our daily life, but some people doesn't think like that. Shishosetsu novel writers didn't think like that. But this kimono novel called Aya, actually, it's I'm studying so hard. This is so hard. Yeah, that's because I haven't spoken English for like almost like a year, I think. Yeah, the last time I spoke in English, like, yeah, last, I think, November or December last year. So that it's been like a whole year not speaking English. Yes, I listening to English, some like in movie or Netflix drama or something like that, but not like speaking like this for long time. So it's so nice. It's so nice to have a time like this. Okay, so kimono is proceeding like really like a shishosetsu style, but the later half actually, like in the last 100 pages, the Tokyo huge earthquake, Kanto Daishinsai happens, and everything in the novel rolling into the social situation. Before that, she only talked about her really small world of like one family and their neighbors. Then the Tokyo earthquake happened, and all her family and all her friends has to change their life. So, like, let's see, the first half is really like 詩小説 like novel, but the later half getting into the let's say 純文学 like it connected with society, politics, and so more like big things. I say big, but it's it's not like really separated, but it's well connected. So let's say she connected 詩小説 into the well 純文学小説. So I think that's why it sometimes said to be a 詩小説 kill at the end of 詩小説 novel. Okay. See, I cannot. I cannot even put any words here. This is good, but really hard. Maybe I should just put the title of novel and speak like 3 or 4 minutes and go on. Maybe I should do that. Let's do like this. Where is it? Oh. I want the picture of book. Oh, let's. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can. No. Oh, here we go. So this is gift and 着物. I think it's 新潮文庫. Like here. Yeah, let's proceed. What month I've read this novel? Kimono is in September. Okay. To the next one. Uh-oh. I don't like Microsoft Words, you know. It doesn't work like I want to. Okay, the next one is this one. The book is called 日本語ラップのビーコちゃん and this is what published day. I should ask Amazon. It's 2017. Okay. It's a comic essay. telling about Japanese rap music. I think in this like 5 or 6 years, the Japanese rap music getting really big movement, major movement. The reason is, well, I think it's the biggest reason is about the what was it, the TV program called, so Freestyle Dungeon, Freestyle Dungeon. And yeah, this book is it's comic essay, and it was 連載. Oh, I didn't know that 雑誌連載 in English is serialization. So serial is like a, yes, serial is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's the 連続している consecutive. This is nice. This is nice. Nice word, I think. Serialization in the magazine. Does it say serialization novels? 連載小説. Yes, serialized novels, it says. Okay. So this is actually serialized in, I think, web media or something, or maybe the author's website or something. But actually, really, the nice, and many people like that, and so it's published in. It's actually published in. I think it was from この漫画がすごい大賞 published the book. And yeah, I can, we say dig when we, I don't know why they say that way, but we say dig to the records. Yeah, actually why we say dig is they going to record shop, and when you go to record shop, you should flipping the other records and checking what you want to listen to. So that the process checking the record is kind of digging something. Like I think that's named after the what they do in their record shop. So, but actually, dig means they looking into the new good songs you haven't knowing, and yeah, for some DJs and MCs, the digging is really important, because in hip hop, in rap music, they need to know the knowledge is actually really important for them, right? Because the DJ makes some songs for 引用する quoting, refer to some other songs, so making breakbeats from that, right? So that's why they dig much and listen to the hip hop music many as possible. So I think, well, in Japan, the Japanese rap music is now it's really major, but it was not before. So this is actually the books or record list is should be more for the listeners, or heads, they call it. Heads means big fan of some kind of music. Yeah, especially in rap music, maybe rock music too. Okay, now the next one. How long is it now? Oh, already 45 minutes. Oh. So let's do this year and finish it. So the next one is actually this one is also about hip hop music. 私はラップをやることに決めた。私はラップをやることに決めた。つやちゃん。The title is too long. Maybe I can just. I think this is published in this year, I think. Yes. 2022, this year's February. So as it says, 私. This book is focused on female rapper, only in female. Maybe it's nice to have like a really short notice like this. Maybe not, because yeah, I already know, because I have read that book. Well, it's okay, it's nice. I don't think the cover is nice or not. Yeah, it says female rapper 非表現の。In these days, it's like the Japanese female rappers. There are many Japanese female rappers, right? You can come up with like Akko Gorilla, or maybe Izumi Makura, or actually Amuro Nami is making some hip hop tracks, rap tracks, and in like otaku like me, there's like many otaku rap music. It's like, I think it's the most famous one is Rengai Circulation by Hanazawa Kana. So there's like many rap music now, many female rap music. But actually, when you watch like Freestyle Dungeon, there's the 99% of the rapper MCs are male, right? There was like one or two days for like female rappers inside, but actually I think they didn't what to say, beat the monster, it says. I'm not sure that, but actually the culture of hip hop is really muscular. Not like it depends on what, right? Depends on what culture you are in, but yeah, you know, the hip hop music is kind of self-boasting and kind of arguing, and you know, the freestyle battle, it says. So battle is like they kind of being legally offensive, and you know, like it's some people is like pretending like they are really gangster or something, So it comes with like really muscular things likeミナスはなんだっけregard female as an kind of trophy wife. What's that? Is that English word or just in Japanese? Trophy wife. I don't know. So trophy wife is like a legal female as like a trophy. That means like a treasure. For like a, let's say that's like accessory. Their wife. To boasting. It's kind of a tool. So that's why it's that makes really hard for female rapper to survive. Maybe we can say that in like hip hop cultures. But actually, the really good thing of this book is the author starts with like a, hey, we can talk about the kind of like a gender troubles in hip hop music, but I will not. I will talk about the good what's the art surface. Only about the good. I talk about only about music, female rap music, and that will maybe change the situation. I really like moved by the statement of the author to say that. And actually actually in later half of this book, actually the author is talking start to talk about the thing of gender, like because interviewing some like female rappers. But actually I kind of really impressed the author said the author tells us I'm not going to talk about gender in first place, because if someone do that, the female like putting female rapper is already what's say 決めつけ categorizing and putting them into like one categorized of female rapper. So maybe it's yes, it's like 問題化する make an issue, not like this. If they say that they start to talk, have to talk about gender, and then they cannot talk freely about their music. So that's why I think. So this book is the style, no, I really loved the author's stance. Maybe you can say that. So this is really nice. Maybe this is you should read this book if you are interested in hip hop music, and especially in female rappers. Okay, maybe 2 more books. Can I? So hard. I didn't expect this hard of doing this. Wow. See, already exhausted. Let's see. 若者は諦めない。Let's put the just title. Okay. 書き目の暗殺シャツアートウッドで。Okay, when is the publish date? Is 2016 June. And I have read this. September, I think. Yes. Okay. And 暗き目のsuch. Actually, I don't remember this one so much. Okay, 2002 November and red. Also September. Okay. Do I have? Okay. Let's see. Yes, there's table contents in website. I just put it here. Maybe this one too. No, actually not. Webcat Plus. Do you know the website called Webcat Plus? That's web book catalogs. And if you go into the okay, let me talk about Webcat Plus. Webcat Plus is a web service. It's maybe I should talk about this and finish this session. Maybe. Let me see. Okay. Wait a minute. This one. Yes. So you can see the browser. So this is WebCat Plus. WebCat Plus. Can you see that? This is a web page. I think it's a national thing. Well, this is like a really good reference of books. Like 私は So you put like maybe 日本語 like this. It says 文章から連想 You can kind of like this. Put some keywords in it and there's books come up. And if you click into that, the other page come up and so many books has like a See here, table of contents. So you can take the table of contents from here and just copy and like paste it here. See? I think when you make an 読書ノート book notes, I think this is just this kind of really good enough to have like a just table of contents, and maybe you just write like a really short notes for what was in this chapter. Let me see. It's like this. Well, I think this is really enough, because if you write some book notes for just for yourself, not like for the others, because you already read the book and kind of remember what was inside the book. So the actually I am writing this book notes is just for reminding. So only all I need is なんていうのかな、きっかけ What's きっかけ in English? Hook cue maybe. Yeah, cue or hook to remembering. So that's why I'm taking some book notes. So I want the notes as short and simple as possible. So yeah, sometimes I'm just putting only like only like just table of contents and what was there, and yeah. So actually it's good enough to reminding what was inside. Maybe you should put like your thoughts, what you thought from the book or something like that. Okay. So I was trying to say the WebCat Plus, this website is really nice. Yeah, because here it says book database. That's I think this is the なんだろう、グローバルじゃないけど national database for any books. The book database is used by like all the booksellers and also libraries, and so all the publishers. I think publishers know, like I don't know who was really doing that, but someone is putting data of books like table of contents and in other thing in a book database, and everyone in relate to the booksellers or library and use the database from the database. Maybe user hasn't know well about this because she's a librarian. Actually, I keep forgetting it, but actually I have an librarian, what was it, qualifications. Actually I haven't used any like, yeah, actually I kind of used for put it my in 履歴書なんだ sometimes do that, but well, So I actually learned about the librarian skills, and so that's why no, actually I yeah, I happen to know this from my university, I think. Okay, so the thing is, the WebCat Plus is nice, and you can get the table of contents from the this website. It's actually really nice to when you load like a papers 論文書くとき because if you look into the table of contents, you can kind of support what's inside the book, you know. Okay, so this is finished, and let's put the cover image and finish it. Yeah. So hard to use any images in Microsoft Word. Okay, and the other one. All right, this is it. How long is it, the streaming that's now? Can I see that somewhere? No? Okay. Yeah, it's almost like 70 minutes. Okay, so this is it, and yeah, this let me say, this is so nice for me to building up my English speaking skill. You know, this this is really good training, I think. Wow. I didn't expect this, but this is maybe this is really nice to even for, yeah, I think it's so nice for your studying. You know, it's not like studying, but well, I I can build like なんていうの、反射神経 it's, you know, it's not conversation. Apparently it's not conversation at all, just only talking by myself, but it's it feels like this is really similar to conversation in English, because yeah, many people say it's very hard to, the listening is harder than speaking, but I don't think so. Like really reflect, no, react to someone says, the speaking is actually easier. Like, oh, what you want to eat? Well, I want to eat yakiniku. That's like a reaction, right? So it's kind of like, yeah, you there's just a choicing, just choice says like yakiniku or ramen or some whatever you want to eat, but the speaking itself is like a skills of arguing, like you tells your what you want to say about that. It's more like a making opinions, or you know, come up with your idea and express this. So it's I think the important part is of speaking it, the conversation is making your idea expressing your idea, and so you should make a question in at least the half of the conversation if you speak with someone one by one, right? So maybe there are like two skills in speaking skill. One is just react. So for react is the listening skills are actually more important because listen to someone correctly and precisely is essential to react. But like this, so apparently I cannot brushing up the listening skills with this streaming because just speaking and talking. But this is actually really nice for the conversation skills. So I really want to do this again sometimes. So thank you for listening. I don't know how many people is just appreciating this, just my self-talking here, but yes, thank you for listening, and maybe I will do this sometimes again. Okay, so have a good night, bye, and see you again.